Hello everybody, we are back here on Fishing Planet. It has been a long time, but this is a game you guys have requested that I go back to for more than a year. And for the longest time, I really just wasn't feeling like getting back into it. But I decided, since you guys have wanted me to come back to it for so long, and they have a couple of DLCs that give you access to some of the locations that I am most interested in, that we would end up getting back into it and at least give it another chance. So I went ahead and purchased one of the DLCs that has a pawn pass to the Congo, and so now we're here. We're fishing in the Congo for tigerfish. This right here is a Goliath Tigerfish. We're trying to get this guy in. This is the second one that I've caught today, first one in the video. And man, these things give some crazy XP and crazy money, and they put up a crazy fight as well. So this is going to be a great way for me to level up and unlock some of the better locations, because right now I'm like level 46, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So we got a long ways to go if we want to be able to unlock this location as a full-time location that we can go to whenever we want, because it's like level 75 or something crazy like that. And honestly, if we can just get to level 54 within the 1 week that I have access to this location right here, then I think I will consider that a win. Because at level 54, you get Blue Crab Island, which is one of my favorite places that I've ever got the chance to fish at. So I'd really like to unlock it fully. Man, this tigerfish right here is going crazy. Let's see if we can get him in. He's really, really close. I'm curious if this is a regular one or if it's a trophy. I think it might be a trophy. It looks bigger than my last one. And no, it's just a regular one. It's gonna take me some time to get used to it. But man, these things are just so cool. Look at these beasts of fish, man. They're so awesome. I mean, just look at that beautiful beast. An absolutely amazing looking fish. Let's go ahead and keep that guy right there. They give crazy money as well as that, oh so sweet experience. And because I'm sure some of you are going to be curious about this, let's take a look at where we are. We spawned in at this location right here, and then we have drove all the way down here in the boat to this area right here. So you'll be starting, like, I believe, up here somewhere, and you go clear down here to the bottom left near approximately 290, 800-ish, or negative 290, negative 800 on the chords approximately. It's a pretty good area. Now, I'm just using the tackle that came with the Wild Africa DLC, which is the Nile Chaser. I'm assuming it's just Nile Chaser, but like Chasseur, however it's pronounced. I'm using that rod that came with that DLC, as well as the 97-pound braid, and we've got the Giant Spin 9000 SE, 94-pound max drag reel. We've got a titanium leader that is 95.9 pounds, as well as a 4/0 1-ounce flat spoon in blue and silver. And when I cast out, I'm just letting it sink to the bottom and then reeling in on a 2-speed, just doing a straight reel in. And it's been working out relatively good for me. They're hitting quite often. I've only been able to hook into 2, but I've had like 2 or 3 others that hit but didn't actually get hooked. And that's just within like 10, 15 minutes of being here. There could be better ways to do this. If there is, let me know in the comments, but this is the way that I've been doing it today. I also do have the audio turned down quite a bit for the actual game because the waterfall next to this area is ridiculously loud, so I definitely recommend turning your volume down a little bit while you're here, or else it's just going to drive you absolutely crazy. Ooh, there we go. And we've got a fish on. Let's go. We've got one on. This guy seems to be coming in pretty easily. This is probably going to be a smaller one, but it is another tigerfish, which is huge because this is what we're after. We're trying to get these guys to get that sweet, sweet XP because, my gosh, they give a ton of it. This guy is just ripping line out. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this guy's larger than I thought. He is ripping line out. Like, absolutely ripping that line out to 150 feet. Hopefully, we can get this guy in relatively quick. From what I heard from other people that fish here is that even with, like, the tackle that we're using right now, which is, I think, some of the best tackle in the game, even with fish that are over the weight of the rod and reel, it's not super, super difficult to get some of the bigger ones in. So hopefully if we hook into a unique, we'll be able to do okay. Again, this is my first experience with the Congo, so I don't really know what to expect when we hook into an absolute giant. But this guy right here is putting up a pretty solid fight. I do think this is bigger than the last one. Somebody just caught a unique Nile perch as well. Holy. That is something that we're going to have to go for at some point as well. There's a lot of fish that I really want to target while we have our limited stay here at the Congo, because there's so many cool fish. There's so many cool fish that I won't get an opportunity to fish for much at all in the near future. So that, or I guess not near future, but the distant future until I reach the level required. This guy's actually the smallest one yet. He's actually a lot smaller than I expected him to be. Ooh, there we go. Another one going for it, and another fish is on. Okay, that one is ripping line out. Probably the fastest of any of them. Let's hope that means something good for us. Kind of just holding him at around like 60 to 70 right now. Now he's coming in a lot faster. He's running straight at us. He's taking a little bit more line out. This guy is not really looking to be huge, as far as I can tell. He does not look super massive, just from what I can tell right here. I mean, a fish is a fish. As I said earlier, they're all going to be great XP. And they're all the target fish that we're going for, so that is still good, even if it is a smaller one. Here we go. There we go. We finally got him. That is a 42-pounder, so about the same as the other ones that we've been catching. Ooh, I see one. And there we go. Fish on. Fish on. Let's go. Are we going to get this one pretty quickly? I don't know if we will. This dude is ripping it out. I've noticed that even if you like hook them really, really close, they almost always take one big run to get a lot of line pulled out of your reel. So even if you think you're going to get it in pretty quickly with these guys, usually that's not going to be the case. Usually they're just going to run and take a pretty good amount of line with them. Come on. There we go. Definitely a smaller one. Oh, actually, same as all of the other ones. 40 pounds. That's kind of crazy. Some of these fight way harder than the others that are pretty much the exact same weight. You know, there's also something that I've always been curious about, because this is something that we say here in Oregon, or at least like everybody that I knew said this growing up. What do you guys call it when a fish takes a ton of line out? Do you call it the fish is running, or do you just say it's swimming away? Like, what do you say? Because here we always say that the fish is running. And I'm curious if that's just something in Oregon, or if that's something in other parts of the world as well. Because I've always said it, but I can't recall like hearing a lot of other people say it outside of like people around where I grew up. Oh, speaking of fish, there we go. There's a fish right there, and he is running like crazy. Now, from what we could see under the water, this fish looked pretty big. I mean, it's probably going to be the same size as all the other ones, because that's how it's been every single time, but maybe if we're lucky, this will be bigger. I guess we will find out shortly. It's definitely putting up a good fight. I mean, this one is pulling the most line out. It's been keeping it out there the longest, so, I mean, maybe this guy will end up being larger than the others. I think if he surpasses 50, that'll easily be my biggest. It's for sure putting up a bigger fight. Whether that means it's bigger or not, it's hard to say, but it's putting up a really good fight. There we go. 41. Yeah, this one fought really hard, but it's the same size as all of the other ones. There we go. We got another Goliath Tigerfish on. There we go. That was really cool as well, because we got to see it on the zoomed in view. That is the first one that we've hooked while on the zoomed in view. I like the way that looked. That looked really cool. Come on. Don't give us too much trouble, buddy. Unless you're big. If you're big, I'll accept it. Wow. That thing took me out from 40 to 130. Jeez. Sometimes these things are absolutely crazy. And just to think, we have not even hooked even close to the biggest fish that you could get here. Those unique Nile perch going clear up to 400 pounds. I could only imagine how crazy a fight with one of those is going to be. At some point during our stay here at the Congo, we have to go for at least a couple of them, because I really think it's going to be a crazy experience. Come on, he's so close. He's so close. There we go. We got him. How big are you, sir? 47. Okay, that's pretty good. This is my second biggest one that I've caught. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. What a beautiful, beautiful Goliath Tigerfish. That is awesome looking. I do think that this is going to be it for now, though. This was just going to be a quick little video kind of showing off what we've been doing here at the Congo, and also to get you guys an idea of what you could expect if we continue doing some Fishing Planet content here on the channel. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more Fishing Planet stuff, and also give me some tips for fishing here at the Congo. I've only got 7 days to fish here, so I want to make the most of it. Let me know some tips and tricks in the comments about what I should do to maximize my stay here and get the most XP possible during this time. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!